Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. This is virtual class of Pakistan International School, Taif. I am Muhammad Yasin. This English class is for the students of class 10. We are doing lesson 3. This is our 7th video in this class. In our today's lesson, we shall do exercises of unit 3 related to writing skill. We have done all exercises before these. The writing skills section is left only. That will be done today. We shall do today exercises of grammar and composition containing relative pronoun. We shall start from page 154 and continue, including adjectives, articles, etc. Dear students, in our first lesson, I could not do exercise D. Exercise D is there on page number 6 in first lesson. It was said to write the Urdu translation of this paragraph. I shall read it for you. In this paragraph there are 3 sentences. I shall read the paragraph also and its Urdu translation for you. Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Life is a perfect model and example for the people who want to attain goodness, piety and success in their individual as well as social life. This is the first sentence of this paragraph. Its translation is Hazrat Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam की जिंदगी उन लोगों के लिए मुकम्मल नमूना और मिसाल है जो अपनी इनफरादी और समाजी जिंदगी में अच्छाई, पाकीज़गी और कामयाबी हासिल करना चाहते हैं. Let us read second sentence now. People can seek light from the message and guidance from his life to achieve perfection in the moral, spiritual and social areas of life. लोग जिंदगी के इखलाकी, रूहानी और समाजी शोबों में कमाल हासिल करने के लिए आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम के पैगामात और हयाते अक़दस से रहनुमाई हासिल कर सकते हैं. Let us read the third sentence of this paragraph. He has set very high and noble ideals through his practical example for all mankind to follow in every field of life. आप सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने हर शोबा जिंदगी में बनी नौए इंसान की पैरवी के लिए अपने अमली नमूना से निहायत आला और शानदार मेयार कायम फरमाए हैं. जो मेयार हुज़ूर सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने कायम फरमाए हैं उनकी पैरवी करके हम रहनुमाई हासिल कर सकते हैं. Dear students, this was paragraph 1 of lesson 1. Now I want to show you model question paper. I have shared it on WhatsApp group also. But let's have a look. First of all, this is the content, the syllabus. Names of the lessons are given here. The book, prescribed book by the FBISE is mentioned here. It is Karwan Book House, Lahore, English 10. English grammar and composition, both of the books are mentioned here. Dear students, this is downloaded from the website of Federal Board. This is the model paper. In your model paper, you can see section A. In section A, you know very well, there will be 15 parts. These are 2 to 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 13, and 14-15. There are 15 parts in section A. In section B, that is of 34 marks, there is a question number 2. There are 15 marks. You have to answer 5 questions out of 7. After that, there will be question 3, that is taken from the poem containing 9 marks. Question number 4 is to read the passage and answer the questions. 10 marks. Then section C, question number 5, 6, 7. Dear students, this is the pattern. Yes. Now we shall start our lesson 3, writing skills. The first question of writing skills is explain the central idea of the poem. Let us explain the central idea of the poem. I'll read it for you. This beautiful little poem has been written by William Edward Hickson. The central idea of the poem is that when we try to do something, we may fail once or twice. To be failed is not a matter of disgrace. We should learn from failure. Try again is the gateway to success. If we do not get disappointed and keep on trying with patience, our constant effort would finally bring the sweet fruit of victory. Dear students, this was the explanation of central idea of the poem. Exercise B is paraphrase the stanzas of the poem. You have done this question in question 9. You have done this question in your previous class 9 several times. Let us see it again. First stanza, this is paraphrase. First of all, we give the reference, then context, then we paraphrase the lines. I have written here reference, context, paraphrase, references. These lines have been taken from the poem Try Again, written by W.E. Hickson. The context is this poem gives the lesson of try again. If we fail in our first attempt, we should not give up. Rather, we should continue working till we succeed. This is the context, and this is paraphrase. Paraphrase means write the verses again, write the lines again, but change the sequence of the words to write it in a paragraph form. It is not necessary to write this reference here, context here, paraphrase, subheadings. These subheadings are not necessary. I have given the subheadings to explain it, to tell you what will be there in our paraphrase. If we leave these subheadings, then paraphrasing will become in the form of a paragraph like this. Let us move to the second stanza. This is second stanza. If we paraphrase it, we shall give the reference, the context. Context will be same for 3 stanzas, and then we shall paraphrase. When we paraphrase this stanza, it will become, we may fail in our first or second attempt, but if we continue trying, we will succeed. To work and work is not a matter of shame. We should try again when we do not win a race to win it. Yes, student, we should try again when we could not win. If we do not write these subheadings, then the paraphrasing will become like this in the form of a paragraph. This is third stanza. The same will be done with this stanza also. All 3 things will be written. If we do not write the subheadings, then paraphrasing in the form of a paragraph will become like this. Yes, students, in the writing skills, the next exercise is write down the summary of the poem. This is the first part of the summary. Second part is on the next slide. I shall read it for you. Try Again is a moralizing poem composed by a British poet, William Edward Hickson. In this poem, the poet tells us the importance of trying again in case we fail in doing something. He says that we should continue trying again till we succeed. The poet says if we fail in our first or second attempt, we should not get disappointed. We should try again because then we will become courageous. If we persist because of this courage, we will conquer. The poet admits that when we try again, we may fail once or twice. However, if we keep on trying, we will succeed. If we do not win the race, we should not give up trying again in shame. There is no shame if we fail. The second part is here. Moreover, if we find our task difficult to accomplish, we should not lose heart. Time will bring us our fruit of labor. We can also do what other people can do, but it needs patience. In short, this little poem gives us a precious lesson. It gives us a message of hope, courage, hard work, perseverance, and optimism. We should always keep this message in mind to be crowned with victory in our lives. Dear students, this is exercise D. The instructions say, write a paragraph on hard work is a key of success. There should be words from 100 to 150. This is the first part of this paragraph that I have written for you. This is like a sample. You can add in it, you can leave from it. I shall read it for you. Life is full of twists and turns. Everyone has to struggle here in this world to conquer every hindrance in the way to success. For this, hard work is obligatory. Without working hard and just by sitting idle, it is hard for one to get success. Since my childhood, I have been hearing from my parents, to be a better person in life and to get the success, you have to work hard. The result of hard work is always rewarding. So you have to work hard. There is a well-known proverb, no pain, no gain. Hard work never goes wasted. Second part of the paragraph is, it may be later or sooner success comes to your feet. What is success? Success is achieving your goal, but the way varies as the seekers. All you need to do is choose your path. Hard work is a path that makes us better prepared to face adverse situations to succeed. It helps an average student to become extraordinary. It helps to transform destinies. So, focus your energies in a concentrated manner on your goal and then start working hard for success. Dear students, this is a sample paragraph. As I tell you always, you can change it as you like. Dear students, we have completed writing skills section of our unit 3 of book. Now we shall start English grammar and composition. English grammar and composition. If you look in your book on page 154, you will find adjective. What is adjective? An adjective is a word used to add to the meaning of a noun or pronoun. It describes or points out a person, animal, place or thing. Dear students, these are the examples of adjectives. Adjectives always tell us more about a noun. For example, she is a pretty girl, he is a lazy boy, I do not like that family. Dear students, pretty, lazy, that and several other words which are underlined here all are adjectives because they are telling us more about the nouns which are following them. Let us move forward. Dear students, this is the next exercise and we are set to supply suitable adjectives in the following sentences. The dash man does not have a place to live. Dash man. What adjective you would like to write here for man? I have written here poor. The poor man does not have a place to live. Poor is the adjective that is telling us more about man. In the same way, you will complete it. For the child, you can write good child. For book, you can write new book. City, big city. Fingers, 5 fingers. Let us move forward. For the men, you can write here, cruel men must die. What do you think? Cruel men must die or not? As you like. You can write any other word here. I have not eaten any meat. Many plates. Sore. Cotton jerseys. The jersey is a piece of clothing. Yes, students. Next is the comparison of adjectives. Some adjectives describe the quality of an object in 3 different ways. Dear students, adjective can be having positive degree, comparative degree, superlative degree. Dear students, positive degree of adjective is used to describe a noun. Comparative degree is used to compare 2 things. Superlative degree is used to compare one thing with many other things. Dear students, positive degree, as I told you, the same is written here. The positive degree shows the quality of an object without reference to any other. He is rich man, he is a bad man, he is an honest man. Bad, rich, bad, honest are positive degrees of adjectives. We are not comparing anything with anything other. But in comparative degree, you can see the comparative degree compare the degree of the quality of an object with the degree of the same quality of another. He is richer than his brother. He is compared here with his brother. That is why we have written here comparative degree. When we compare 2 things, we write comparative degree. The next ones are 2 examples in which nouns are compared. Dear students, this is superlative degree. The superlative degree shows the highest degree of the quality with reference to all other things of the same class. Dear students, as I told you before, when we compare one thing with many other things, then we use superlative degree. He is the richest man in the family. He is compared with the whole family. In family there may be 5 people, 10 people, 20 people. When we compare one thing with many other things, we use superlative degree. The same is done here in the next 2 examples. Oh yes, this is the exercise to use the correct form of adjective. I shall repeat once again. Remember it. When we do not compare any noun with any other thing, we use positive degree. We use comparative degree when we compare one thing with any other thing. We use superlative degree when we compare one thing with many things. Here you can see she is prettier than I. Prettier, we are comparing she with I. 2 things are compared. That is why we have written prettier, comparative degree. My father is older than his father. My father is compared with his father. That is why comparative degree. Richest, one is compared with many. Worst, your composition is compared with many. Tallest, the tree is compared with many in the garden. More beautiful, comparison between 2 people. Tallest, comparison of one with many. Heaviest, comparison of one with many. Sweet, no comparison. Wise woman, no comparison. I think you have got the idea to use 3 forms of adjective. Yes, there are 5 more parts. This is the most difficult question. This question is compared with many. Prevention is better. 2 things are compared. Wiser, she is compared with elder sister. 2 things are compared. Comparative degree. Tallest, he is compared with all his brothers. Superlative degree. Sweetest, superlative degree, she is compared with many girls. Yes, students, there are some comparatives which are followed by to instead of than. Yes, in our previous exercise, we used comparative degree and we used then. But here, in these comparatives, we do not use then, we use to. She is senior to me, I am junior to her. You will not say I am junior than her, she is senior than her, this pen is superior than that. No. I'm sorry. These comparative degrees are used with to. It is for you to remember. Yes, students, there are some other adjectives which are used in their own way, specific way. For example, one adjective is some and the other adjective is any. Some is used to express quantity or degree in affirmative sentences and any is in negative sentences. You have bought some apple. This is affirmative, positive sentence. You have not. This is negative sentence. When a sentence is negative, use any. When it is positive, affirmative, use some. Have you bought any? Any is used when it is a interrogative sentence. Question. I think you have got the understanding. Some is used in affirmative or positive. Any is used in negative and interrogative. Let us move forward. Let us learn how to use each and how to use every. Each is used in speaking of 2 or more things. Then the number is limited. When the number is limited and definite. Every is used only in speaking of more than 2 when the number is indefinite. I stayed in Naran for 3 days. 3 days are definite days. And it rained each day. Each of the 2 sisters had pens. 2 is a definite number. Every seat was occupied. Can you tell me how many seats are there? No, number of seats are not definite. They are indefinite. That is why every is used. Every one of the fans is out of order. Every, here again we don't know the number. That is why every is used. I shall repeat for you. We shall use each when the number of items is definite, fixed. We shall use every when the number of things is not fixed, is not definite. Let us move forward. Now we shall learn to use little, a little, the little. Dear students, little means hardly any. You can say nothing. It is nearly nothing. Little means very little, nearly equal to nothing. And therefore has a negative meaning. Negative meaning means it is nearly equal to nothing. A little means some. Some means 4, 5. Though not much. It has a positive meaning. A little has a positive meaning. The little means not much but all. Noreen has little chance of recovery. Means no chance of recovery. Her mother has a little chance of recovery. This means the chance is there. You can say 50%, 40%. The doctors must avail of the little chance of recovery that she has. The little means the thing or things or objects which are available. This the is an article. Yes, students, I think you have got the idea. I shall repeat it. Little means nearly nothing. A little means 4, 5, 40%, 30%. The little means the quantity which is available. The little means all that is available. Now we shall use few, a few, the few. Dear students, few means hardly any, nearly nothing. It has a negative meaning. A few means some. It has positive meaning. The few means not many, but all these are. I have few friends means no friends. She has a few friends means 4, 5, 6. The few friends she has are very influential. The few means which she has. I think you have got the idea. Yes, what is here now? The definite article the. Definite article the is called definite article. When to use the? These are the rules. We use the when we speak of a particular person or thing. He has gone to the canal for a walk. We have written here the canal. This is a particular thing. She went to the club. This club is particular to which she has gone. The book he wants is out of print. The book, this is a particular book which he wants. What does it mean? When the thing or person is particular, we use the. Second rule to use the is when a singular noun represents a whole class, family. The dog is a faithful animal. Here the dog is not one dog. Here the dog means the dog family, all the dogs. The rose means all the roses. Rule number 3 is with the names of rivers, seas, oceans, groups of islands and mountain ranges, we use the. The Indus is the longest river in Pakistan. The West Indies is known for great crickets. The Indian Ocean lies to the south of India. Mount Everest is one of the peaks of the Himalayas. Yes, students, with all these we use the. This is rule number 4. Before the names of books and newspapers, the Dawn, the Muslim. Let us read rule number 5. Before common names, which are names of unique things. Unique thing is the moon, unique thing is the sun. With moon, with sun, we shall write the. This is the exercise. We have written here the cat because the cat is representing the whole family, all cats. The table is made of wood. This is particular table. The child family. The mango family. Part number 6 is I want a cup. We write on the paper. Please give me a piece of paper. The door of the room is broken. There is an armchair in the corner. Dear students, I think you have got the idea to use a and the. Yes, students, this is a preposition. A preposition is a word you know very well placed before a noun or pronoun to show in what selection the person or thing indicated by it stands in regards to something else. For example, here, of tea, of his behavior, with me, from the class, for the best. All these are prepositions used in these sentences. Dear students, here on page number 158, you can see examples are given. You can read it by yourself. Words followed by appropriate prepositions. Abide by, absent from. Words, after the words, there are prepositions. And there are more examples here. You can see on page 158. You can read them. It will help you to get better understanding of the preposition. Dear students, in your today's homework, you will do all exercises of Unit 3 and all exercises of grammar. In your notebook, all the exercises which are done in today's lesson. Dear students, that is all from our today's lesson. See you later in our new lesson. Goodbye.